position. So basically have like two ways to control inside position. Yeah, one way is more like pressure one, like you did now, use more hips. I try, for example, touch my bone with his hips bone. Is a really good way to put pressure in his hips. See, my knee is not in the ground, I'm in his belly, and I'm able to change where I want. If I start see his starting to the shoulder, I can move the shoulder. If I start seeing starting to move to there, I can move to the hips. So I'm able to do the pressure control. Yeah. Another way is like more a cage. You know, I be more connect with him, don't give space, but it's not pressure. Not my way, it's not there. I just want to close all gap. Okay? They have that two way. Today we work with the pressure, especially when you start passing the guard. It's important to understand how to put the pressure, not just for side position, but when you start passing the guard. Last week we worked in the guy in the bottom, how to prevent pass the guard and how to recover the guard with basically like two concepts. One concept is the knee more close to his chest or touch for the elbow. Yeah, that idea, because if you have that connection, it's hard to have the side position. There's one scale, and then another one, take the shoulder from the ground. Yeah, so we did it, for example, if I'm already here passing, the same idea, he stop my hips, do the shrimp and cover the knee and recover. Yeah, and another one, when I control here the body, I have control really his hips, cannot move the hips, but he start turn his upper butt until start create space, like take out that. So now start create that space, can recover the guard like this one. So that two concepts we worked last week. So this week we start working the top position. So you need to reverse that injury for that idea. Okay. Now I know it. I need to be careful with that leg, with that shoulder. So I can control him if I put pressure on that shoulder. Yes, he cannot move. Or if I stop that leg. So the basic idea is I can control here, or even start lifting. Yeah, lift, I can move that way too. So just for train that idea, we go for the example for like knee cut, for example. Knee cut and have the shield, just for have that idea. So I know I need to be careful with that knee, because anytime if it's recover that knee, you can recover the guard again. Yeah, or if I put pressure if I don't put pressure here, when I start passing, he's already start turn and recover the guard again. Okay, just for as example in that passing here, so I need to be careful with both things. So one thing, I want to control his upper butt because I want to put pressure here. So if I have that grip, I can control his lapel and become close to him because I want to have that pressure after, okay? So the next thing is I need to be careful with that leg too, okay? First, I go start pressure here, and if I have that free hand now, I can start catch his leg to avoid his left coming, okay? I can put my hand in the front, I can grab his gi, just for stop that leg for not come inside again. And I control his close to me because I don't want his movement, and in the end I go put pressure on the shoulder. So I start passing, I start put pressure on his shoulder and move back to the hips until I have the side position. Okay, it's not about the technique itself, but I want your guys pay attention why we do this. Okay, let's imagine go start passing here, I start knee cut, he's put the shield. Okay, if I don't think about this, just think about pass, I put pressure here, he's have all that space, he start recover. Yeah, or sometimes I just pass too far away, he's really turn and recover again. So think about this. Now you want to be careful with that leg and that shoulder. Okay, do some grip if you have here, or if you like here. I think here more strong, become close to you. Okay, come close, put the pressure here first because I want to stop. But now I know when I start pass, that leg is dangerous, so I need to control that leg. Okay, control that leg. And now I start move. When I feel like I have good angle, see, I don't put my knee in the ground because I lose the pressure, okay? I need to keep all my pressure in my head and my shoulder. Now I go force. Okay, my weight needs to be there all the time. If I put my knee in the ground, I lost the pressure, okay? So again, start here, he's put the knee in shield, control. The idea, put pressure close to him. But I know when I start to walk, that leg become free. Yeah, I need to stop. Okay, stop and keep walking. And I feel like I pass his knee line. Now I put pressure on his shoulder. And move to the hips again. Don't create that. Don't give that yet. Okay? For now, let's stop just from here. Okay? So let's take the part. Yeah. So let's keep into like the same idea about the pressure there. Okay? The same way we did before. but now like I already passed the guard, but understand the same principle. I want to close that gap for he's not recover the knee, yeah, and I want to put pressure in the shoulder or in the hip. So if I put pressure here or here, I can stop him. Or if I lift his arm, I can stop his turn that way and that leg too. Okay, the idea is, imagine I don't have 100% control. It's a little bit in the side position, a little bit like this, that way. So it stop my hips, and I know again, the problem is that knee here, yeah? If I start just force here, he start moving until his head here. No, sometimes I think about, I need crossface. I focus so much in the crossface and don't focus here. So it's when he's recover the guard. Yeah, go this and recover the guard, okay? Just for be aware again, the importance of that gap. So you start from that position here. When I start feel he start recover the guard, I need follow his leg. You see, when he start move, I follow his leg. So now I put my hips more close to the ground and move with my hips in his hips. I want to turn his more that way possible. So now it's difficult for his shrimp and put the knee here again, okay? First that way is like the pressure way to do it, okay? I still keep the pressure. I don't release my weight yet, okay? I keep that pressure because probably he start fight here, yeah, and the shoulder. So now I need to start do the same thing like before. I don't want to go too much the side again to do this, yeah? So my head need to be here and I move back my hips again. So every time when he's fight here, I need to start lift his arm and move with him, okay? His goal, his turn face me, okay? His goal. One way to stop him is move my hips in his leg, use my head in his shoulder, and lift that arm. So I want to use the three things in the same time, because if something fell, I have another way to stop him, okay? I go here, again, he start recover here, I need to close that gap first, okay? Close that gap, come back. If he starts still fight here, I start to lift his triceps and put pressure here, okay? So let him escape a little bit again, and you start to put the pressure again. Okay, start escape again, let him pressure again, okay? So let him come a little bit more and see how much you can give to him, okay? Even sometimes if he's turned like that much, is when you start feel like, stop with the arm, go to the hips, okay? But try stay in the same side first, okay? And little by little, let him turn more and see what you do in that pressure. Then that way cannot escape. You need to be real pressure there, okay? If not do this, that doesn't work. So this is important. The person in the body needs to feel the pressure there, okay? So let's do it. So this is why it's not too much about try to remember the technique we did today. It's more about feeling. Understand where you need to put your weight, your pressure, so you can use this in different situations, okay? So today go like just the pressure. So let's imagine again, you want to put the pressure and you want to stop that knee. But sometimes it's already start turn too much, okay? Sometimes just my legs not enough to stop that gap. So I need to use that hand, okay? Now I start see his can pass. If I stay here, inevitable he start to use like that gap to start recover the guard. So now I cannot use just the arm, the leg. Now I need to start change to use my hand, okay? If I'm able to stop with my hand and I already push his back there, it's okay, you can stay here, okay? When you start turn, I see like now it's too much. I turn with, put my hand, okay? But see my chest, still stop the shoulder. Still stop the shoulder here, okay? If the shoulder go under me, it's already I lose the pressure, okay? So I need still stop the shoulder. If I'm here, I'm still able to lift that arm and put the pressure there again to control, okay? And if I feel like I start to lose too much, now it's time to start turn for his back. But I'm still want to keep the chest more that area possible, okay? Until I move to there, I want to still stop him, slow down him. If he is able to escape, he needs to use more power. I want to drain more energy possible, okay? And slow down him more possible, okay? So when go here, I still keep there. When he start move, now I want to help him turn to that side. Now I want to move to that side, okay? Because now I can turn to start attack his back, okay? I can put like just a seat belt here, put my knee close with him, or keep like the pressure, still the pressure there, okay? Now, for example, if you want to go the choke, you can just give that lapel for that hand. You can control the another and just pressure here, okay? You can change for the head, okay? Now you can change like the way you like it, okay? Go here, cat. You don't need too many ways, just the basic one here is okay for now, okay? Keep close, my shoulder and his back, and I just squeeze, okay? Don't strap, and that way I just squeeze. Okay, if I go strap, I need to put the hand here. But like I said, the more important is how to keep that press to the end, okay? So let's imagine, start past the guard, start turn too much, now I need to use my hand to stop. If I have to come back from here, it's okay. If I start to lose, okay, so I cannot do that anymore. I still keep, see, I don't put my knee in the ground, I still put the pressure. Now, I keep the pressure that shoulder. Because if his turn is still turn for that side, it is okay for me, okay? If it's not going, I just go here, catch. See, I still put the pressure for that side, okay? And go here. If you start turn more than this, turn more that side. Yeah, if you start turn more, you can go like close choke. Okay? Do the pressure first. The guy in the bottom needs to feel the pressure. After you focus on the submission. Okay? So let's take the part. Okay, for the last one, just let go like the same idea for spinning the top, but it's more like for control, okay? It's more like a drilling. Like you have the same idea, now I know his turn. Like against you stop my hips in the ground again become light. I know I need to change the side again, like before, yeah? But now when I start to move here, see when I change this, I want to put my elbow inside that side here, okay, for control the hips. Is one way, so I can be more heavy in the hips to stop him to move there, like pull him back and be here, okay? So and you get sense, and like after you go give space for him again, he starts escape. Like again, I start escape, I start feel like I start to lost. I come on. I change the hip, come back, grab his arm for them. Now I just my focus, I want him to come back. I don't take his back, okay? My focus is put his back again in the ground. So I catch his elbow here, bring him back, and control have again, okay? And after I give space again. Another way is, when I move back to that side, is use that elbow to stop his arm, okay? And now I will go put my weight in his shoulder, okay? I go here, just put my weight in his shoulder. And now I'm back again, okay? And again, I start giving space to him, okay? Go here, I go move, the same idea. Or I go here, or I use my elbow to control his arm. I trap his arm, now I change my weight for his shoulder. No, I want you guys to become like creative how to do this, because now you understand where you need to put the pressure, okay? And let the escape again, okay? The difference is, if I go here, I can catch here, and I bring back my arm, and now my weight go here on the shoulder, okay? And control again. Or just I start to move, control his triceps, move him back, okay? Move that. Go here, okay. Arm, put the weight, move there, and I skip everything. Now I go here, move back, okay? It's not comfortable to be there, okay, but you need to feel the pressure, okay? The time when you need to switch and where you need to grab, okay? So let's do again. Last one.